I think what you got to do is when you're getting close to that goal, you go out there still full bore. If you win your last couple of bets, I always say win your last bet, right? You win your last bet, you win your 10% plus 50 bucks, plus 60 bucks, plus 45 bucks, whatever it is. That's your excess money. I want to play with the excess money. I think we need to take the excess money and... I like bubble craps. I used to hate it, but it's a fun game, and I think it's not just for degenerates and newbies. Okay, and I used to think that it was. I used to think that who I saw playing bubble craps, honestly, was this. You see this. You see people, and they're just like, they got this look, and they're pressing the button. It's like a slot degenerate, right? Just pulling the wheel, pressing the button, waiting for some magic to happen. And I used to look at bubble craps and go, God, that's just sad. Right? It's sad to me that you've lost so much money at the table that now you're stuck at this stupid machine and you're playing for pennies. I used to get like sad about that. Or maybe it's because they're too new. They're embarrassed to play the real game. And that was sad too. Come over and play with us, right? It's intimidating, but trust me, there's people here that'll help you out. So I used to think that it was for noobs or it was degeneracy. Just you're done your life. But honestly, the more I play it, and I think that we can all use it as a tool too. You all are using Crapsy as a tool, right? To test out your strategies and what works, what doesn't work. I think that Bubble Craps is a great way to test strategies out or play really hard strategies without the fear or loathing that comes from the dealers and the other players. You want to play a hardcore dolly don't strategy and you don't want to get the ire of the players, go to Bubble Craps and run a 3-point dolly. If you want to do the Dallas Drawdown, I'll do it today with you. Like we did in the garage. You can see when I deal that out with chips, it's a pain in the ass to deal it out with chips. When you're doing an across regression, when you're changing from greens to reds, it's a pain in the ass for the dealer. They don't like it. On Bubble Craps, it's a button, right? You want to run a Wayland ladder strategy? Bubble Craps makes it easy to click the button and you're done. It's very easy to make the bets. And I find that to test things out or to play complicated things, Bubble Craps is actually it's actually a better tool than a real table for that kind of stuff because it does make it easy to do the bets. And because most of the time it's $1 minimum, most Bubble Craps, even on the strip, it's $5 total action on most machines, which is nothing. It's $5 across or $6 across on the $1 each. That's great, right? You can play that all day long and you can test anything you want to out, right? You want to try the mind on a real table, right? At 66 inside at most points, and you're pressing 21 every single time. Before you know it, you're out $250. You do the mind on Bubble Craps, you're out $12 if it doesn't work out for you. So what? You go $12 again. It's nice to have that dollar floor, the $1 floor, to test out some of these things. And it's all self-service, which I like. And goal tracking is easy, right? You see your number at the top right. You know how much money you've won or lost or whatever. You can get in and get out, print your tickets, and you're done. You don't hold the game up. You buy them when you want to. There's a lot of good going for it. So I've changed my tune a little bit on the whole thing, and I'm now seeking it out more. When I was in Vegas this last time, I did a Bubble Craps session every single night. I looked at my daily Ubers, and I went, oh my God, I paid like $46 in Ubers today. I sit down at Bubble Craps with $100 and make 50 and basically recoup my Uber fees or my whatever fees for the day. It's like that, right? So if you don't go into it with this grandiose idea of winning $1,000, it's going to, let's win small amounts of money here and there. It's actually kind of a fun little game. Now, we talked the other day about being on an RNG, and I caught some heat for that, but I want to explain what I'm saying here. And somebody, I think it was Badger, maybe it's Badger, posted in the Discord that he posted the Nevada regulations, right? Which is, it has to be a random result, which is 100% true. All slot machines, including Bubble Craps, are random results. Now, it's considered a slot. As far as everything goes, it's considered a slot. There is an RNG behind it. Now, you're seeing dice flop around, and even that document says it, there is an RNG driving the whole thing. It's computer generated. Every outcome is predetermined computer generated. So RNG, the G stands for generator. That's not dice flopping around and having a random result. There's an outcome that's predicted or or done on the computer side of things. So I firmly believe, not that it's rigged, but that the outcomes are not just the dice happen to be flopping around. You're seeing it flop around. It feels like, oh, it's dice landing, but it's actually not. Okay, I think what you're actually seeing is the result of the RNG deciding what the result's going to be, and the dice present the result to you. Okay, that could be debated whether that result is actually pure random or whether it's, as I assert, less than random. You're going to have a random distribution over time, but there's no rules that say you're going to have 3 4s every 36 rolls. They may come back to back to back, or the machine may hold the 4s back until you're laying it, right? Those sorts of things can still fall within the realm of randomness, but also fulfill the 86 to 96% payout rate that the machine has to achieve. So I think there's a combination there. It's computer driven. You're looking at dice and it feels like they're rolling, but I don't believe they actually are. And I don't care, frankly. It's going to do what it's going to do. Whether the dice roll randomly or the machine decides when I win or lose, it doesn't matter. Ultimately speaking, you got to play smart. And so anyway, I dig it. I dig the bubble. I want to show you some bubble crap stuff. And then I'm going to end the show today with a question. I'm going to come backwards today with a question that got asked during Craps Chat. I have a presentation that I want to give to you. But in the meantime, let's head over to my other screen here. And I'm going to pull up Crapsy. It's $11. I'm going to buy in for $100. Okay. Now, because it's to the penny, we have 22 cents. You can ignore that. I'm going to show you what I did in Vegas that worked. It may not work here at Crapsy. It may not work today. But I want to show you the approach that I took to the game because there's a couple of things that I thought were interesting. One is this. You have to play $5 every spin. That's one rule that we have. It's got to be $5 a spin no matter what. And what I didn't want to do was this. I did not want to have $5 in the don't pass or $5 on the pass. I didn't want to have $5 in a cross bets. I didn't want to get burned on the 7. Okay. So I thought the least volatile way to get out was this. Take my $1 chips and I would lay the back wall for $1. Okay, $1 each bet, $6 total out there. The worst that can happen, you lose $1. I put $1 in the field. Okay. Now the worst that can happen is I can lose $2. Okay, I could lose $2 on the 5, 6, or 8. On the 4, 9, or 10, I would actually tie. If it's a horn number, I win $1. And this is my come out roll. So at worst case, I'm going to be down a couple of bucks. By the way, Corey's saying he disagrees with the RNG statement. It is comped as a slot. That's the thing. They are comped as slots. At least most places that I've been, they are comped as slots. They're treated as a slot machine, not as a table game. ETGs are treated as slots. And I think that's an important thing to, because you don't get any points for those damn things. So, and again, because it's a sit-down, self-serve table thing like that, it is RNG-based. And the company who builds them has confirmed that. They've been on other podcasts and have said they're RNG-based. So the fact that it's an RNG and the G-means generator, there's a computer back there somewhere making it happen. Anyway, here we go. We're going to have $5 minimum action, $2 at risk. That was my come-out play because I really wanted to minimize the risk here on the come-outs. I didn't want to play a backwall strategy, but I wanted to not have $5 at risk. Here we go. So we're going to roll the dice. Let's see what happens. And Crapsy, again, is a little slow today, so hopefully it'll work out for us here. They do, I'm looking at your comments here. So they do give points. They don't give many points. Like you earn so many less points. You earn points at such a smaller rate than a regular slot or a regular table game. There are points awarded, but again, those are treated like slots. To the casino, those are slots. Okay, here we go. We got 4, which means we got paid in the field and we got paid on the 4 coming out. So we didn't lose any money. We're actually in good shape. Now, what I did here was this. I would do a $5 inside. We're going to go 4, 5. I'm not going to do the Crapsy automatic button here because it puts us at $6. We'll do $5 inside, and I'm going to do $3 on the 4 and 10. Okay? This will be a little Dallas drawdown with $1 in the field, $1 in the field, just because I don't want to waste a roll. It's like a stupid iron cross, right? So we're going to try and get 3 hits if we can get it. Or I'm sorry, I'm trying for 2 hits here. Let's see if we can get Crapsy to not destroy us. All right, we got a 5. which is great. Pay $7. Now what I do is I bring down the outsides. I'm going to do a bring it up. Can I bring it down to $2? Bring the insides down to $3. And the outside to $2. And you'll see now I've got, again, a little bit less risk, right? Drawdown style. All right, and we got 4 that time, so we get paid in the field and on our number. And now what I do is I take it all down. I go $1 across and $1 in the field. And I'm up $2. Okay, this is my bubble craps, right? Now what I do from here is I would, and again, I'm up $10. If you think about the world of craps as I normally explain it, where I'm looking for a 10% win goal, we just made 10%. We bought them for $100. I made $9. It's almost 10%, right? Did a good job there. Okay, let's keep at it though. And what I'll do here, this is the field bet looks weird, I know. I'll take the field wins if we get them, and I'll start popping up the 5, 6, and 8, and the 9. And I will also at the same time try and start working a little Dixieland mind. We're going to press the insides, press the outsides. Watch how this works. If we catch a decent little run here, it'll be okay. We got what do we have here? 9 center field 9. Pays field, and it pays the box. Okay. I'm going to take that field win and grab the 5 for $2. Now the 5 comes, I don't lose. I don't tie. We're in a 2-to-1 ratio, 5 to the field. Oh, I didn't press the 4 and 10. I forgot to. There's a 12. So what I'm going to do here with that 12, it was a field number. So we're going to press the box, right? This is, think about playing the mind strategy where you press the box on fields and 4s and 10s. If I catch an inside number, I'm going to press the 4 and 10. Roll it again. We're still up $2. It's got to dodge big red here for just a minute. There's a 5. All right, that's awesome. So we catch the 5. It wins $2. Let's press the 4 and 10. Right? We'll play the mind on the 4 and 10 from the inside. We'll play the mind on the inside from the 4 and 10. Still have $2 in the rack. We're not making any progress just yet, but we're watching the bankroll. Hey, we got a field number. That's awesome. Rack that guy up. Because with the field, we press the insides. Again, I'm looking for a level 5 hit somewhere if I can get it. Now we're down $1. We catch a 7 here. We're down $1. 6 easy 6. That's awesome. Right? That pays $3. We can press the 4 and 10. Well, they should be buy bets, by the way. 4 and 10. Okay, look at the bankroll. We're at $20. We've made $20 in total. Our actual rack is even. We have $19 in bets. We have $19 in profit. 7 comes here. You essentially start over again. But we're going to try and work this thing to $25. $9. That's awesome. Look at that. That's a great hit. We get paid in both places. Okay. $124. Now, in my evening bubble craps runs, I would call this basically done. That's 25% profit. Okay. 25% profit's awesome. Now, we hit an inside number. I can grab the 4 and 10 for one more mind push if we'd like to. We're still only got $3 in the rack. So if I lose here, we're starting over again. But again, I was trying to get to like nice round numbers if I could. I was always looking for a round. There's a 3 craps. That's kind of a bummer. This pays you $1. But look at our bankroll. 125.32. We're exactly 125. Boom. Check it out. Print the ticket. I'm done. Right? 25% profit in not a lot of rolls. So you could do that. You can bring them all down and start over again. $1 across. $1 field. And now I've locked $18 in profit up. Repeat the process. This is how I played bubble craps in Vegas. I did this thing over and over and over again, and it just worked out really well for me. Like I said, I was making 10, 15, $25, paying for my Ubers all day long. Excuse me, and testing out the notion of the Whalen inside out mind. It should be buy bets. So again, inside hit, press the outsides. Outside hit or field hit, press the insides. And I just did this over and over and over again. It just was a fun little system. There goes our 7. It comes out. That's it. That's bubble craps. What else do you want to try in bubble craps? Well, why not try this one? let's lay the point. And actually lay the point, the lay the point strategy, or lay the 4, place the point, is it's a 4-to-1 level is how this works, right? So what you can do is let them get a point, or you can play the 4 come out. Either way, play the 4 that come out. It's fine. You can't play the pass line. I was trying it pass line, but you can't do it with the pass line because you can't get enough odds. But this worked really good for me on the bubble because it's super simple. So now the point's 5. We're going to place it for $2. So it's 4-to-1. Every time we don't get a 4, 7, or 5, they both go up by 1 full unit. We'll do that one again too. And again, at the table, this strategy is kind of a pain in the ass. You're a little bit susceptible. There's a 10. So we didn't get a 4 or a 5, right? That goes up by a unit. This goes up by 4. So it's 4-to-1 every time. Just keep that ratio going. Eventually we'll pop a nice little win here, I hope. There is an 8. Who cares? At some point, you might want to grab a hard 4 because why not? We'll go to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take these both to 5 presses, so I'll go to $6. Boy, it's slow. There's a 7. We win $7. Okay? And rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. We win 7, lose 4, net 3. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let them get a point. And again, if you want to lay the back wall and just have the $1 risk, you can totally do that. Right? Not a bad way to come out and avoid the big whack of the 8. I found that Bubble Craps kept picking off this 4 on me. The 9 is getting placed. It kept picking off the 4 on the comouts. That's why I say the RNG thing, right? It's like it kept finding the 4. If I lay it across, it couldn't hurt me. And that was, to me, the safest way to get out. So let's play some more here. All right, there it is. There's a 10. And again, we're going to press the 3. Press that up to 12. And again, you're going to win 6. You're going to lose 3. You're still in great shape up here. Winner 9. That's awesome. Best result possible, right? We'll take them all down. And this time we'll do the back wall. Again, if you don't want to fight that 4 on the come out and let the quote-unquote RNG pick you off, just do this. Right? Do your back wall lay. There's the 4. We dodged it. Look at that. We got paid on the field, right? And up on the 4. Now what I'm going to have to do here is this. Take them all down. We can't lay the 4 and place the point at the same time. So I'm going to place the point for $1 or $2, and I will lay the 10 now. I'm going to lay the 10. Whoops. When it's a 4 and 10, we're going to lay it for $10 instead of 8. So we'll do this in $5 to $2 increments. Instead of 2-to-1, or instead of 4-to-1, I'll do it 5-to-1 because the payouts don't make a whole lot of sense. All right, here we go. Roll it out again. Excuse me. There is a 5. Up 1 here. Up 5 here. There's a 4. Look at that. We get paid on the point again. Fantastic. Look at our bankroll now. We got whacked earlier. Excuse me. And we're doing fine. We'll come out against the point. Again, worst case scenario is a $2 loss on the come out. That's the worst possible thing. The RNG cannot pick you off for all of it. There's a 3. Fantastic. We're in a no-lose situation on the come out, which I love. I love this little easy come out play here. So simple. There's a 10. Again, get paid in the field, right? And as the point gets set, let's bring them all down. Let's place the 10 for $2. Let's place the 4 or lay the 4 for 10. And let's roll. Look at that. Is that the third time we've done that? We've hit our point. The shooter, by the way, has hit 3 separate points. We're fire betting this damn thing. All right, bring them all down. Look at our bankroll, guys. We're doing good. We've won $35, right? Out of 100. That's a 35% spiff. Gotta love that, man. You gotta love it. So anyway, here's what I think. Here's what I think about bubble craps. I like testing things out. I really like doing $1 inside and playing the or not 5. Let's do that down. Bring them all down. We can leave the bets on all the time and play $1 inside and play a perpetual mind. Again, for a buck on each number, who cares? Right? It's a good way to see the rhythm of the strategy. There's come on, it's a 4. We don't care. So we'll bet inside again. Let's press them up. We'll go to level 5 and come back down. Right? We can totally do this. There's a 5. Again, just take your hits on the way up. There's a $3 win. We have $8 at risk. There's a 5 again. Look at that. The same bet. Same bet to mind. There's the 8. Again, same bet. You can press them if you want to now. We got 3 hits in there. No reason why you couldn't pick up the outsides for $1 each just to have them. But those are just bonus bets now. There's must be the 7. I saw the bets go away. There's a 7. We still are $32 up, right? So I'm digging it. That's, I think, the use case for bubble craps. I think the use case for bubble craps is dollar bets, try shit out. And again, you can work a $30 or $25 profit level and be in pretty okay shape pretty quickly.